Okay, so it is November 21st. It's 5:04, and this is the Personnel and Ordinance Committee meeting. We have two members present, but Trustee Harper is not able to make it tonight last minute. So what I wanted to do is ask our two members that are present how you all would like to proceed. Our options are to proceed the meeting as normal, or we could postpone to get our third member, recognizing that we do have audience members in today. Typically, we don't take, well, you know what? I'm not going to say that anymore because we've taken a lot of public comment during committee meetings. So if you guys wanted to kind of honor their time here, or we could postpone the entire meeting. So whatever you all wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, we have the public here. I'd love to hear public comments or any concerns that they have about these agenda issues. I don't know procedurally how to go about if we just do the meeting as is. So I have a fairly strong viewpoint on a few of these. So I'm not sure. I don't want to just overpower it without having all of our committee members here. Yeah, what do you think, Carl?
I think I'm of a similar mind. I think that these are issues that people have strong opinions about, and I think it's pretty important for us to have the full committee for this discussion. I do think that it would be good for us to take some public comment since we have the public here. And if we have a brief meeting that's just composed of public comment and then we withhold the discussion until a further date.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you, Amy?
That does. And I feel like both of these issues are in something that needs to
Don't have a deadline, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are outstanding issues that have been going through the year and were requested. One was requested by a trustee. The handbook changes we do every year.
Right. Yeah.
And there's no set deadline for that. And then the firearms in town hall is one that was a outstanding issue from a previous board meeting. So
okay. Yeah, I think we should definitely take public comment though, and then postpone it until we have all of our members here.
Okay. Do you want to limit that to 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll let you.
Yeah. So at this time, if there's any members of the public that would like to make their voice heard on any of the agenda items today, we won't be discussing them with the committee, but we want to respect that you're here if you do have comments to make. Otherwise, we will be postponing the actual discussion until we can have all members present.
As for me, I would like to address the full committee with my remarks.
Yeah.
So I won't be
Okay.
remarks tonight.
Okay. Would anyone else like to make a remark tonight, and we'll note it down in our agenda?
And the other important thing to note too is that Trustee Harper will be able to view the recording if you do make a comment. If you choose to make a comment tonight, he'll be able to view that recording before our next meeting.
It is still being live streamed on YouTube, so it's
I believe we have some parties that were going to come in on Zoom. Do you show?
I have 3 people on Zoom right now.
Okay, and several of them are out of town, so they may want to make records. So let's start with them if you mind.
Sure, yeah, we can do that.
Have one.
That would be Cindy Peets.
Yes.
Okay, Cindy, we see you. You have 3
Hi.
minutes.
Hi. Yes, my husband and I live on the bypass.
Not sure if we can hear you though.
Just
Yeah, we cannot hear you right.
check our volume. Hang on. It was just working yesterday.
can you hear me now?
No, our volume. Try bouncing it to the meeting now. It might. Cindy, do you want to try again and we'll see if we have any kind of audio for you? We're not able to hear you right now.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, my husband and I live on the bypass, very near the bypass, a full 6 months out of the year. From a full beginning of May till the middle of November. And we are former teachers. We lived there 27 years. We're from basically Silverton. When the OHVs were running, we could not have a conversation on our deck. It was so loud. And so the past 2 years have given us amazing peace and calm. We hear the birds, we hear each other. And so I definitely do not want to see those come back due to the peaceful nature of our home as it stands. Also, I have a lung condition and I cannot have dust in my lungs. So I'm very aware of anything like that. Also, one other point, I would hate for any parking or staging to be along that road. It's narrow. And when people come around the corner from up towards the mine, it would be very dangerous to have anything like that along that road. Those are my 3 major concerns. I would like to thank the town board for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight. And I believe that would be all. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. We have any other, do we have Jim?
Yeah, one more. It's not urgent.
Jim's iPhone, is that?
Jim, we see you. You can unmute yourself. You have 3 minutes. Jim, I think you are still muted. If you unmute yourself, then we'll be able to hear you speak.
You're still muted, Jim. We cannot hear you. Sure it's not Jim Harper?
I don't think he has an iPhone, so I don't think it
Oh,
would be.
yeah. Are we able to unmute him or he
I
needs?
can request for him to unmute, but no, I can't do it. Please.
All right. Still cannot hear you, Jim.
Would anyone in person like to comment and maybe give Jim a little time?
Sure, I don't mind. Hi, my name's Sue Morris. I am one of several owners with property adjoining the county road or the bypass route as it's being referred to. And I wanted to give you some background in terms of ownership up there, in that it looks vacant, a lot of vacant land. In essence, there are the 3 homes on the hill, Cindy Peets, Claudia Moe, and then Nancy Ward, above the road, right on the road are their whole gates. And then the Decay home and the Wright home is just to the south of the road itself. But I prepared a little map just anecdotally to show what the proposed development up there could look like. This is just by virtue of, following development proposals and talking to realtors and proposed sales. So I'll share with you it's just a scratchy little map. But technically, there could be close to 30 homes, building sites up there in the next couple of years, and some of them maybe even starting this year. And I know Jim Weller and Tisha wanted to speak to some of it. So Anyway, this is just my map to show you where things might be happening. It's not as vacant in the near future as it looks today. So we'll follow up on this discussion when the full board gets here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sue. Looks like we lost our other online comment. Do we have any other in-person comments?
For the record, I'm Tiffany DK, property owner along the bypass road, business owner. And would like to, I don't know if maybe say that you all understand the history behind the whole OHV controversy. Might want to say that, I guess. Maybe some of you know that better than others, but I do believe if you're fairly new to the community that you might ask the previous board why they made the decision that they made. Also, Sue was mentioning development there. Well, that's town property that we're talking about. That's town platted property. And it goes across the roadway. The cemetery is owned by the town, obviously. So it isn't as if you're out in the county, so to speak. It is, and also we voted, and I think this should be something that is taken to another vote of the community. We are all a part of the community. We are residents of Silverton. We vote in Silverton. And I would like that to be put on record. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, for those that just joined us online, hi Clem. We were just discussing that we don't have a full committee board today. So we will be postponing these discussions to our next committee meeting, which will be scheduled at this point. So we don't have it will probably be in January. So just wanted to throw that out there. And if you all have anything else, we could probably adjourn.
Yeah, I mean, I do have opinions on these that I'll wait till we postpone the meeting then.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your time, everybody, and be on the lookout for that next meeting date.
Let's find out who's on the stairs.
It was Bevan.
Oh, it's better.
It's just Bevan, yeah.
So I think we will close this committee meeting. Yeah.